and to congratulate all the previous speakers, today's and yesterday's, for their comprehensive and insightful thoughts and presentation. I seek the opportunity to make a quick presentation of my port. Iraqian Port, as you can see on this map, is located on the island of Crete in the center of the southeast Mediterranean, a location that is considered to be of strategic importance. Here is an overview of our port, with its 6 berths from the west to the east side. 2 of them are solely dedicated to the ferry sector. We have 2 ferries every day connecting Ηρακλείον to the port of Piraeus. Ladies and gentlemen, our main port activities. Well, we are considered a multifunctional port. 45% of our income is generated from the ferry sector, so you can imagine that it is quite crucial for our port. We are serving 1.7 million passengers per annum, 350,000 vehicles per annum. We have a small cargo operation that serves the local economy, 20,000 TEUs, and we have also the cruise sector, which is critical for the local economy and for the port. The local retailers are very happy when they see cruise passengers walking around our city. Under normal circumstances, we are welcoming 300,000 cruise passengers per year, and we think that we will achieve this target this year as well. Ladies and gentlemen, humanity has faced many challenges in the recent years, starting from the great financial crisis, the COVID era, and the Ukrainian war. But the biggest challenge of all is the climate crisis. We have to act now and to act decisively to avoid disaster. There is no doubt that the maritime sector is polluting, and is polluting heavily. It is producing 1 billion tons of CO2 emissions per year. So the green transition of the maritime sector is an absolute must. There is only one single mission for the maritime sector, and our mission is no emissions. Now let's see how the ports can help to achieve this target. I think we must work on 2 pillars. The first pillar is to be ready to provide the necessary infrastructure for the alternative fuels. We don't know exactly which one will finally persist in the coming years. Maybe LNG, ammonia, hydrogen, but we are a bit lucky that with slight modifications we can use the infrastructure for LNG to hydrogen, for example. But the main way that ports can contribute to addressing the climate crisis is cold ironing. If applied properly, it dramatically reduces the CO2 emissions, but beyond that, it reduces noise pollution, it provides better comfort on board, and it reduces costs, fuel costs and maintenance costs for ships. So, if so good, why not accept it by everybody? Of course, there are some barriers to its adoption. The basic barrier is the enormous electricity consumption. The electric power that is needed is enormous. And this is especially a major issue for islands, like my island of Crete, that has first to be connected via cable to the mainland grid, so as to have available the electric power to give to the ships. Imagine that a big cruise ship today needs around 10 megawatts of electric power. Then there are compatibility factors. Different vessels have different frequency and voltage requirements, so we have to deal with that. Pricing. The pricing of electricity has to be an incentive for the ship to turn off its machines and not to burn fuel. Investment and has to be viable and financial profitable. Just to give you a sign of the